This week's missing persons cold case is on William Jones, Jr. William Jones, Jr. disappeared from Vineland, New Jersey, December 17, 1962. And as always, let's rewind and see what was happening in 1962. John F. Kennedy was our 35th president. The Incredible Hulk debuted in the bi-monthly series self-titled The Incredible Hulk in May of 1962. The first Walmart opened in Rogers, Arkansas in July of 1962, and the TV show The Beverly Hillbillies debuted in 1962. And this is a picture of William Jones, Jr., aka Billy Jones, which is how he'll be referred to in this video, sat on Santa's lap, December of 1961. Sadly, there wasn't one for 1962, or ever again. Billy disappeared from Vineland, New Jersey on December 17, 1962. He was 3 years old, and he was 3'6", weighed 35 pounds, with light brown hair and blue eyes. Billy was last seen wearing a light blue-gray snowsuit with a navy blue collar and large silver buttons, a matching hat, and tan high-top sneakers with yellow laces. And Billy has a giraffe-shaped vaccination scar on the back of his upper left arm. There are two different stories of where Billy was when he disappeared, and we'll go over both of them now. On December 17, 1962, around 11:45 a.m., Billy was outside playing with his 2-year-old little sister, Jill. And sometime between 11:45 a.m. and 1 p.m., Billy disappeared. One account states that Billy's mother was watching them play in their yard on Taylor Avenue through a window, and she got up to check on the baby, and when she came back, Billy was gone. But his little sister Jill was standing in the doorway holding a plastic poinsettia and said the boogeyman took Billy. Another account states he was playing at the neighbor's, and the neighbor told him to go home around 11:45 a.m. When Billy didn't return to the house at 302 Taylor Avenue that he shared with his parents and 2 younger siblings, hundreds of police, firefighters, National Guard troops, and volunteers searched for days on foot, by boat, and by air. But there was no sign of Billy. One place they focused their search on was the Palace of Depression, which was a tourist attraction built from discarded materials by a local eccentric. It was thought that Billy might have wandered in there. After all, it wasn't too far from their house. But again, there was no sign of Billy. Decades passed with no sign of Billy. And in 2012, his little sister Jill, now an adult, sat down to talk about what happened that day. Jill said in 1980 she went under hypnosis to see what she could remember. While under hypnosis, Jill says, I was holding Billy's hand as 2 men fought in front of an oil drum fire at Palace of Depression. I remember running, and eventually I could see the door to my house. With tears in her eyes, Jill says, it's like he's on the other side of a brick wall and he's calling me, and I have to find a way to get to him. I still say I'm going to find him. Jill provided her DNA in hopes that there's a match one day. Billy's parents moved out of the house and years later passed away, never knowing what happened to Billy. Billy would now be 64 years old, and this is an age progression photo of what Billy may have looked like at 61 years old. If anyone has any information about Billy, please call the Vineland Police Department at 856-696-1212. If you like this video, give it a like. Also, follow and/or subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Make sure to check out our shorts and reels as we post daily. And if you have a cold case that you want covered, be sure to let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.